Hello everyone, it's Alana. Thanks for coming to hang out with me, and if you are new here, welcome, and welcome to another Spring into Success video. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys, so I have to be completely honest with you. I was a little bit misleading when I posted on the schedule for the Spring into Success videos that today's was going to be all about setting up our planner's monthly layout for spring cleaning. It is going to be about spring cleaning, but not just spring cleaning our households, but spring cleaning our entire lives. So I'm going to share with you guys today how I am setting up my April monthly spread in this Good Habits Happy Planner to spring clean my life as a whole, in addition to my household. Okay, so here is my April monthly layout for that Good Habits Happy Planner. As you can see, I got a little bit of a head start. There were some blue boxes with checklist dots already down the side of this planner, and I grabbed these stickers out of the Good Habits sticker pack to make sure that they were going to fit over it because I needed the 4 dots instead of 3, and I just wasn't thinking. One fit, so I just went ahead and did the rest. But I will explain to you guys in just a minute how I'm going to be using these and then what I am going to be doing with this entire spread for the month of April. Okay, so if you have been with me for a while for goals and good habits and productivity tracking and things like that, then you are probably aware of the fact that I operate under 4 categories. And those categories are mind, body, soul, and goals. I believe that it is very important to do something for those 4 categories every single day. If possible. If one has to be left out, then at least a couple of times a week. Super important that we nurture all of those things. And now that we are past the first quarter of the year, we are in a new season, we are entering a new month, it's time to revisit and refresh those things as well. So, like getting back to your goals, figuring out what is working for you, what isn't working for you, revisit your one little word of the year. If you have one of those, ask yourself if you are still living by that word, if that is still serving you, your goals, your productivity, your habits, your diet, whatever it may be. Check in on those things and see what out of it needs spring cleaned, what you need to get rid of, what you just need to spruce up, all of those things. We're going to check in on those for the whole month of April. I'm going to be your accountability partner. We're going to clean it up. There is going to be some household cleaning as well, but I know that we all have different priorities. Like some of us don't need to deep clean the house in the month of April. Some of us don't need to deep clean our goals. Some of us are operating in different spots in our lives, and areas need worked on more than other areas. So there's going to be a lot happening, a lot going on, and then kind of a broad opportunity to have me as your accountability partner and check in with whatever area you are focusing on for the month of April. Also, one more thing before I get started decorating this up. We're just staring at this page. Sorry, you guys. Maybe I should talk with my hands. One more thing. So this monthly spread is going to be highly functional. I may put just a few little spring decorative stickers down in the corner here, but it's going to be highly functional. We are going to get the absolute most out of this monthly spread. So if you do something that is more decorative or like memory keeping or some kind of tracking in your catch-all planner, and you are not going to have space for this, if you have it like already pre-planned or predetermined or whatever that may be, then figure out where you could do this. Maybe if you have a Happy Planner extension pack that is like an undated month, or you can pull from a different planner, whatever it may be, just put some thought into where you want to have this because like I said, highly functional. Okay, so mind, body, soul, goals. Lucky for me, there's 4 spots for my 4 categories up at the top of this monthly spread. So I'm going to go into the Good Habits sticker pack and get the monthly tracker stickers that are in here Look how cute those are. I love those colors. So, and they match, of course. These were from the same sticker pack, but I love a matchy-matchy spread. So I'm going to pull 4 of these out and put across the top for mind, body, soul, and goals. Okay, and let's see if I can get these. They're not going to fill up the spot perfectly, so I'm going to try to get it in sort of centered so that it has a border that's even out around it. That's not straight at all. Maybe I'll just have to do these with my face super close to the page and then come back to you guys. Let's see. Well, maybe not. That one's okay. Now to do it twice though. Well, I have to do it 4 times, so let's see. Okay, I got them down. It's a little bit awkward to have these 3 together and this one over on its own, but again, like I said, not intended for cuteness, entirely functional. Okay, so here's what this is all about. I'm going to say it one more time: mind, body, soul, goals. What I'm going to do is prioritize these categories. I'm going to write them in the headers at the top, and I am going to try to spruce up, freshen up, and revisit these things every single day for the month of April. I'm going to start out my month by checking in on them and figure out what's working, what's not working, what I need to get rid of, what I just need to reevaluate and kind of spruce up. That's what I'm going to do for the first couple of days for the month of April. And then I am going to make sure I am doing something for myself in those categories to kind of build the momentum back up for these good habits that are going to last me, hopefully, for the rest of the year. You can, of course, determine for yourself what you need to work on for your mind, body, soul, and goals. And of course, a lot of these are going to kind of go together. They will coincide and they're kind of like bundled all into the same thing, but still I like to track them as 4 separate categories. So for example, like reading a really good book, doing some research, learning something new, I would consider that something both for your mind as well as something that feeds your soul. Yoga, meditation, workouts, fresh air, those are for your mind, your body, your soul, and maybe your goals, if one of your major goals is to focus on wellness for the year. So they all kind of go together, but it's important to make sure that we are spreading it out, that we are not shoving our focus and priorities all in one place, because then the ball is getting dropped. And okay, well, here's an example for me. I heavily prioritize goals and productivity and not the mind and body and soul part so much. And then I don't rest. I don't take good care of myself. That's not heroic, by the way. That is not heroic. And then I'm forced to have a day off. My body is like, you're done, shut down. Now you're losing an entire day to not feeling well because you didn't take care of yourself a little bit each day. So that's why I like to break them up into categories and make sure that I am checking in on and maintaining and prioritizing all of them. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some skinny washi that coordinates with my boxes, and I have stuff stuck to me. I am going to put it underneath these 3 days, and these are going to be my mind, body, soul, goals, evaluation days. Okay, so I have these 3 days to figure out and decide what's working for me, what's not working for me, what needs changed, what needs freshened up, spruced up, that kind of thing. So that is what this section is for. If you don't know what you would want to do in your mind, body, soul, and goals categories, I recommend just sitting down and journaling to yourself or writing out a list of what you would prioritize in each of these categories and then get started on them. And again, reevaluate in that first few days what is working for you, what's not working for you. Revisit your word of the year if you have one, and then ask yourself why you started these goals in the first place, and then get back to it. Now, when I say goals for the mind, body, soul goal, how many times can I say that in this video, you guys? When I say goals, I mean your big goals, your huge mountain, your dreams. I'm not talking about like daily goals and your to-do lists and your productivity and things like that. I'm talking about dedicating time to your big goal, your big dream. So once we have these all down and sorted, the next thing we are doing is the just ones for the month of April. So that's why I put these boxes here. The blue boxes that were already on the spread had only 3 checklist dots each, and I chose 10 just ones for myself for the month of April. I will fill this in and I will gladly share with you guys what mine are if you need some ideas or inspiration. And I will be, of course, an accountability partner for that. I will be entirely transparent with how mine are working out for me if I am sticking to them. So yeah, let's get these habit tracker boxes down and let's get our just ones selected. Select your just ones within these first couple of days as well. Highly, highly important. If you don't start it immediately, then you're not going to do it. So I would recommend, like right now, start today with selecting your just ones, because it feels so great to launch into the month with them already predetermined, and you are going to rock that first day. And that's where you're going to build momentum, and the motivation will be in the momentum, and you will be checking off a full box of getting things done, and you will feel great. Okay, so this next area is where we are going to get started on the decluttering, the declutter, the deep clean, the discard, and the donate. So those apply to ourselves as well as our household. So you, of course, can set your own schedule. You do not have to do these in the same order that I am. If you want to start your deep cleaning and your decluttering on day 1, go for it. That's awesome. That's so great. But I am using that time, of course, because it's Easter weekend. It's going to be family time. And then the next week following Easter is going to be our spring break. So I'm going to have a lot of time to just kind of dive in. I trimmed my own washi. I cut it in half. So one side thicker than the other, but I'm okay with that. So yes, this is going to be my schedule in particular. You do not have to abide by it. Just try to include it somewhere in your month to work with this plan. Okay, so again, this is Mind, Body, Soul Goals Evaluation. This is declutter, deep clean, discard, or donate. Phase 1. Then the next week is phase 2. So I recommend, if you have like a 2-story house, I recommend choosing sections of your house to start in. Do the don't touch it so much method. Start and finish one area completely before moving on to the next. Do not try to multitask and move all about your house, because then you will just have a whole bunch of unfinished projects. So start to finish and then move on to somewhere else. So for me, this is going to be phase 1. This is the main level of my house. And then I'm going to go phase 2. And this is going to be upstairs and everyone's bedroom, bathrooms, game closet, like that. So break down each area of your house and determine what needs done in those areas. Okay, and then this next week is going to be kind of like a catch-up week for anything if it wasn't able to be completed in the phase 1 and phase 2 of cleaning. This is going to be the time to throw out the stuff that was decluttered or take it to the donation place. Don't let it live in your closet or your vehicle. Just get it, dropped off at the donation place. So that's what this is going to be for. This is kind of like a float week where we can catch up. Of course, things happen, not every day is going to go like we have planned. So this week is an opportunity to not feel guilty about anything that was missed in phase one and phase two, and then catch up on that. Okay, and then down here at the bottom, this is where I'm going to be putting just a little bit of decorative that I'm going to bring into this spread, because this is going to be like a spruce up week. So if there is something that you have been kind of working toward to bringing into your home to spruce it up, then go ahead and do that in this time. That's what I'm going to be doing. Again, you do not have to do what I'm doing, but I kind of have a rule in my house that nothing new comes in unless something goes out. So if I wanted new houseplants or new furniture or something like that, then I would spring clean and declutter and get the messes or the chaos or the clutter out before bringing anything else in. So I'm just going to make like a little washi tape plant shelf area down at the bottom here. And then I'm going to put some succulents from the Garden Flowers sticker pack on my little washi tape shelf. Oh gosh, if I could get it. Okay, so I grabbed these from the Garden Flowers and I'm just going to put them actually I'm going to need that box. So I'm going to put them right over here. Just like that. Okay, and then in the Good Habits sticker pack, I just grabbed this sticker that says, "You've got this, keep on going, girl," because I'm gonna need the encouragement when I get to this point, and you'll see why when I share what my just ones are going to be. Which leads me into the point that I was going to make, that if you guys do not have a space that needs spring cleaned or decluttered or anything like that, if your goal was to just work on yourself for the month of April, then you don't have to do the deep cleaning house phases that I'm going to be doing for myself. Just work on the mind, body, soul, and goals for the whole month and leave the household cleaning out of it. And if you need some ideas for what to work on in those categories, I'm going to fill in my just ones right now, and then I will come back and share what they are with you. Okay, so I have all of my just ones written down. My printing is not the cutest, but again, fully functional, not decorative. So there's my whole list of just ones, all 10 of them. Just one daily vitamin every single day, just 1/2 hour of movement every single day, just 1 day per week fully unplugged. So a digital detox day every single week for the month of April. Just 1 month without junk food. That includes soda. So I did really great with just one January. I did just 1 month without soda and I crushed it. Proud of myself. I did not have soda for the entire month of January. February started out great, and then we kind of realized that we were in the long haul for puppy not sleeping. We thought it was just going to be a normal, how it goes with puppy life, couple of weeks. But that just kind of kept going, and it got harder and harder to kind of keep it all together. So I started drinking soda again. Not a ton, but it's back in my life and I want it out. So that's what that's going to be, just 1 month without junk food. We don't eat a ton of junk food as it is, but I have been picking up some Easter candy and treating myself to that, and it just feels blah. So no junk food, no soda for the whole month of April. Just 1 power hour per weekday. So I'm going to do power hours every single day of the week and take the weekends off from power hours. That doesn't mean I'm taking the weekends off from like cleaning and housework and organization or whatever that may be. It just means that I'm freeing up my weekends for other things. I lost my spot. Oh, okay. Just 1/2 gallon of water every single day, just 1 month of no spending. I'm saving up for a big appliance purchase for my house, and I don't want to be piddling away dollars here and there. So I'm just going to make sure that I am contributing very well to that saving for the appliance. And I'm going to go a whole month with no spending. Just 1.5 hour outside every single day, if it's not like a torrential downpour. What did I just say? Oh gosh. Okay. As long as it's not raining heavily. And then just one completed draft of my novel and just trying just one new recipe every single week, like once a week. So those are my 10 just ones. Those are mine, personal for me. You do not have to follow these, but there's some inspiration and ideas there. And then I added little colorful dots along with them, just in case I want to put a dot in every single day of the month where I completed them, but I'm thinking it will be easier to just write just ones complete. So I'm going to use these spaces to write in the cleaning and the decluttering and the discarding and the donating that I'm going to do in every phase for house cleaning and like which sections of the house I'm working in. So I don't want to fill it up too much, but I am going to track my just ones some way or another. So I'm either going to do the colorful dot, which I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to write just ones complete at the bottom of every single day. And then if I miss one, I will just write in that I messed up on something. I better freaking not. And then the mind, body, soul, and goals habit trackers, that's where I'm going to make sure that I'm doing something for my mind, body, soul, and my goals every single day as much as possible. It doesn't have to be my just ones. It can be something else that I feel like, did I say just half hour of movement? I don't know. It doesn't have to be the just ones. It can be something else that I feel like is nurturing my mind, body, soul, or goals. And I just want to keep track of how often I'm doing that and then which one is heavier weighted, which one I'm focusing on more. But because I am doing my just ones and I'm trying to have the most successful April, I'm hoping to fill up every single one of those boxes for the whole month. Oh, and then I also added the Be Loyal to Your Future sticker up at the top here. And that is it for my spring cleaning of my life and my goals and my home for the month of April. I will share with you guys how the progress is going with this. I will check in and, of course, let you know how I'm doing with my just ones and all of the stuff that I have planned for the month of April. As always, if you guys have any questions whatsoever about this setup or about goals and just ones or spring cleaning, whatever that may be, definitely leave them down in the description below. I'm more than happy to catch up with you guys there about it. But that is all for my monthly spread, and I'm losing my voice, so it's time to go. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me, and tell your dog I said hi. Bye, guys.